But I'm here in Toledo to talk about the great American comeback, and that is what I believe. We are 1 year in. We are 1 year in to raising wages for workers instead of declining wages for workers. We're 1 year in to $18 trillion of new investment for the United States of America instead of investment going to every other country but the United States of America. We're 1 year in to getting illegal aliens out of our country so that American homes can go to American citizens, which is exactly where they ought to go. And we are 1 year in to seeing lower inflation and bigger paychecks and more opportunity for the American worker. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we are on the cusp of the greatest economic year in the history of the United States of America because we're doing something new for a change. We're investing in you. We're investing in American workers. We're investing in American businesses, and we're saying to everybody that the United States is open for business, but only if you invest in our great American people and our great American businesses. We are done with the old approach of shipping American jobs overseas and investing in everybody else. We're back to investing in the American worker, and we're not going to stop fighting for you until we return America to the true golden age of great American prosperity. There's still a lot of work left to do. We're finally seeing more Americans being interested, especially our young families, being interested in buying a home for the first time. We're seeing those rents come down. We're seeing the cost of housing flatten out a little bit. And one of the biggest reasons is because, on the one hand, we lowered the regulatory burdens to build houses in this country, while on the other hand, we got illegal aliens out of the United States of America who are taking American homes. That is how you lower prices. Focus on American workers and invest in American home building. You don't give all of our homes to illegal aliens. That is the legacy of the Biden-Harris administration. But on all these things, we know there is still so much work to do. And this is something I want you to hear. The Democrats talk a lot about the affordability crisis in the United States of America. And yes, there is an affordability crisis, one created by Joe Biden's policies. You don't turn the Titanic around overnight. It takes time to fix what was broken. I said earlier that the average American has seen $1,300 of real increase in their wages just in the past year. Well, Joe Biden, they saw a $3,000 decrease. Now, on the one hand, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that you're $1,300 richer than you were just a year ago. But you know what really pisses me off? That compared to when Donald Trump left office after his first term, you're still about $2,000 poorer. Because that's what happened under the Biden administration. They did so much damage that it's going to take us time to rebuild the great American prosperity that we had at the end of the first Trump administration. But what I'm telling you is that we are committed to doing it. As much as the media focuses on distractions every single day, in the Oval Office, the president looks at us and says, why haven't we done more? Let's do more. Do more. He'll tell us, person by person, from the Secretary of Commerce to the Secretary of the Treasury to our SBA administrator to the Vice President of the United States. Fight every single day for better home prices for Americans, for lower prescription drug prices, and of course for rising wages. That is what we're going to do. That is what we have done. And that is what we promise will be the legacy of the second Trump administration. More prosperity for you. The president just announced a couple of weeks ago that, again, hasn't gotten a lot of media attention, but I think it's very important, is that he said, we want American homes to go to American citizens. That means no illegal aliens buying American homes. It means no mortgages going to people who have no legal right to be in this country. But it also means that we're going to stop large institutional investors from buying up American homes. That was a major announcement from the president, and we're working on that now. And you see this all the time. You see this massive, beautiful new subdivision where every single person there is renting because that subdivision was bought up by a massive institutional investor. That investor, by the way, is very often paying a lower price for their debt than an American citizen. So we give these people special rules. We give them cheaper access to money, and then we let them buy homes that by right go to American families. That is one of the main reasons why we believe homes have gotten unaffordable in this country.